She married a prince, but now it looks like she's setting her sights on a billionaire dream team. When Meghan Markle first stepped into the royal spotlight, the world couldn't look away. There she was, the Hollywood actress turned real-life princess, wrapped in tiaras, fairy tale romance, and front-page adoration. A woman who had gone from red carpets to Buckingham Palace in one breathtaking leap. It felt like a story straight out of Disney, until it wasn't. Because years later, that royal fantasy has twisted into something far more complicated. A script that now feels less like a fairy tale and more like a high-stakes Hollywood drama. Let's be honest, Meghan didn't just fall for Harry's red hair and his medals. She saw a story, a global brand, a power move, and for a while, it worked. The royal wedding was a spectacle. The cheers, the headlines, the fame. She became one of the most talked about women on the planet. Status achieved, mission complete. But what happens when the prince turns out not to be the endless jackpot everyone imagined? Because once the royal titles faded, reality hit hard. The castles and staff were gone. The royal paychecks stopped coming. What was left? A California mansion and a mountain of bills. Harry, once the charming rebel prince, suddenly looked more like a stressed-out dad trying to find peace in a world that refused to give it. His inheritance, modest, his royal perks, gone. And Meghan, ever the strategist, could feel her brand losing altitude. Her podcast didn't make waves. The Netflix projects underperformed. Even her lifestyle attempts, those cooking videos, the inspirational sound bites, ended up mocked online, transformed into meme material. And that's when the whispers started. Because when a brand built on glamour, power, and reinvention starts to stall, there's only one thing left to do: pivot. According to insiders buzzing through Montecito and Malibu's elite circles, Meghan has quietly started positioning herself in new social spheres, the kind where billionaires, moguls, and tech titans roam. We're talking European telecom giants, Silicon Valley innovators, the kind of men who own islands for fun and rent private jets the way the rest of us call an Uber. And guess who's suddenly showing up at invite-only galas and elite fundraisers again? Meghan, charming the crowd, talking about mental health and sustainability, while locking eyes with finance power players across candlelit tables. And one name in particular keeps coming up: Elon Musk. Now let's be real. Is there actually anything between them? Probably not. But that's not the point. Just being linked to someone like Musk keeps Meghan in the headlines. It's PR gold. Strategic, deliberate, classic Meghan. Keep the speculation alive. Keep the cameras flashing. Keep the brand breathing. Because make no mistake, Meghan Markle is no longer playing the Duchess. She's auditioning again, not for a movie role, but for her next life upgrade. Harry was the prince who launched her global fame, but now he's starting to look more like the supporting character in her solo spinoff. Behind the smiles and photo ops, people close to them whisper that the energy has changed. Harry wants stability, peace, a normal rhythm after years of chaos. But Meghan, she wants growth, expansion, power. They're on different frequencies now. He's trying to repair what's broken. She's trying to build something entirely new. And it's getting messy. Insiders claim they're clashing over money, image, and the future. Meghan reportedly wants more independence. Her own deals, her own brand, separate from Harry's name. Meanwhile, he's said to be drained by the constant hustle, the never-ending chase for attention. One source even described them as professional roommates. Same house, same kids, same headlines, but totally different worlds. And quietly, Meghan has begun laying the foundation for her next empire. Top-tier PR teams, new ventures, and a rebranding plan. One that centers not on Meghan and Harry, but simply Meghan, the Duchess without a crown, but with a strategy. Her appearances have become more selective, more deliberate. No more awkward joint interviews or stiff podcast chatter. Now she's showing up solo, speaking about leadership, women's empowerment, global change, always with just enough mystery to keep every door open. It's the same formula that built her rise the first time, only this time, it's in a post-royal world. But here's the problem. The Montecito lifestyle bleeds money fast. Security, staff, luxury expenses. It's a never-ending tab. And with their Netflix and Spotify deals faltering, the empire is running low on fuel. Meghan knows it. And that's why aligning with billionaires isn't just about romance. It's about survival. Even their inner circle has noticed the shift. Rumors say Harry's been blindsided by some of Meghan's recent business meetings and investor talks, the kind he wasn't even aware of. That's a pretty big red flag. And as all of this plays out, their image is taking heavy hits. What once looked like a brave break from a toxic institution now feels like a power play that's spiraling out of control. Their projects flop, their allies go silent, and their reputation fades. Even Oprah's gone quiet. The Obamas, distant. Tyler Perry, once their loudest supporter, has hinted at feeling used. In Hollywood, loyalty only lasts as long as your story sells. And right now, Meghan's story isn't selling. Divorce rumors, once dismissed as tabloid noise, are now mainstream conversation. Industry insiders say Meghan's legal team has quietly started preparing, not to file, but to be ready. She's reportedly talking about freedom again, the same word that fueled the royal exit, a chance to reinvent herself as a powerful solo figure. The kind of woman who walks into the Met Gala or Davos on her own merit, not as someone's wife. And Harry, he's not really part of that picture. There's no explosive argument, no public scandal, just a slow, quiet drift apart. Two people chasing two very different kingdoms. Harry wanted peace, Meghan wanted power, and you can't build a future when those dreams don't align. Insiders say he's spending more time alone, away from the mansion, escaping to guest houses just to recharge. Meanwhile, Meghan's attending exclusive Silicon Valley dinners, rubbing shoulders with innovators, investors, and ultra-rich power brokers. Not for fame, for positioning. Those who know her say she's drawing up a short list of potential partners, not romantic ones, but powerful ones. People who can help her build the next phase of the Meghan brand. But as she climbs again, the house feels colder, deals drying up, staff leaving, social media fading into silence. Every post feels like a last-ditch attempt to remind the world she's still relevant. And yet, Meghan Markle is nothing if not resilient. She's reinvented herself before, from cable actress to royal bride, from duchess to entrepreneur. Every chapter has been a calculated evolution. The question now is simple. Will this next one work? Or has the world finally stopped buying the fairy tale? If Meghan plays her cards right, her next chapter won't come with a crown, but it will come with private jets, high-powered partners, and a seat at every billionaire table that matters. Because for Meghan Markle, the royal story may be over. But the hustle, that's just getting started.